I'm back here, guys. Covering for Brian. Let him take a nice long break. If you're just now tuning in, Team Scotty doesn't know is up 5-2 on Team Dayton Strong. We are in the eighth set of this day one set of action. And it's the two low Fargos on the team playing singles 8 ball in a race to 5. We got Chris Bradlee, who won the lag, will be breaking first against Brian Sturgis. Trying to get myself set back up here so I can see the Facebook chat here. It looks like Chris made a ball on the break here. Looks like we got a solid down. A little bit of a cluster at the right there at the diamond between the 5 and the 9 ball. Don't really have a very good look at anything from this start here. You're bridged over top of the 7 if you try to shoot the 1. It's a good shot choice there. Play this 2 ball in the side pocket and come around 3 rails. Kind of in trouble here. I think I kind of like maybe sending the 1 ball. Try to tuck the cue ball up right by that left hand side point at the corner pocket there. Swing and a miss there by Chris, and we got Brian at the table now. And Brian chose to play safe. Kind of in a tough spot here. ball out in the open here. Not really a lot left for Brian there. Got a shot on this 13 ball. These are both guys who have not shot since the team match, so give them a game or so, get them warmed up. A couple different options here. Can't really tell based on the angle that I have here if that 15 ball passes a 3. Pretty good shot there. Got option to play the 14 ball and come back up table just a little bit. Got the combination there. Feel like that 15 ball makes better clearance to the side than it does anything. I'm going 14 here. Probably going to come back up table. Pretty good shot there. If it clears, play the 15 ball up in the corner. Nine ball looks like it could go in the top right-hand pocket there. Just got to kind of watch what you do with this 3 ball off shooting this ball in the corner here. Right out of the pocket. Chris has got a little bit of control here. And play that 1 ball in the corner and come back across the 5. Good try. Brian will pocket this ball in the top left corner. Should be in pretty good shape as long as he doesn't get too overzealous. Great shot. Got the 11 ball here. I say a couple different options. I kind of like a chance to kind of draw back from this ball that kind of opens up the 9. Gives you options. Looks like he's going to try to roll this ball. And roll forward. He's going to take it from the opposite side. Another good shot. Kind of an interesting angle here. I think he's got a little too much angle to try to hold it for the top rail for the 9 to the side. I think I kind of like playing a little high inside on this. Try to come down to the window between the 3 and the 9. And he drills it. What a great shot. Just shoot this ball with some high English, go up to the top rail and out just a touch. Play the 8 ball in the left-hand side pocket there. Very well could maybe even draw back to above the 3 there and play 8 in the opposite side. Like I said, angle from our view is probably quite a bit different from what the shooters are seeing. Oh, and he played it right. No love. Ball in hand for Chris here. Good shot. Just make this 1 ball and give yourself a close to a straight in shot as you can get. You could just play a nice solid stop shot on the 3 ball and you shoot the 8 in the right hand side pocket. You still got options here too. You can roll the 3 to the pocket, still have the 8 in that right hand side. You want to turn your stroke loose, you can play a high right, come out 3 rails. That's a good shot. Bear down to make the ball, and you're home free in this rack. And Chris is up 1-0 after that made 8 ball, held his break. Brian to break here.
All right, everybody, Superman returns.
Hopefully you got a little enjoyment out of your nice little break there.
Yeah, got a chance to talk with people, go to the bathroom, all that fun stuff.
Yeah, I'm the one that kind of pulled that a little closer. I was trying to keep an eye on the chat.
Well, that's cool. Okay, I think that's good now. Get my charging brick a little closer. I had the
Quite the
phone
entertainment
staying
sitting here
flat,
listening to
so
the
I have
players.
a
Team
kicker
Scotty
for my
doesn't know
phone.
going to town. Dayton Strong cutting up, having some fun too. And Brian with the 2nd ball break here.
All right. This looks like no fun.
And like some 2nd ball breaks,
Yeah,
they tend to cluster to one side.
got a lot of Christopher Bradlee fans in the chat.
I see that.
Ooh, does he have enough speed? I don't think so.
Ball in hand there. I feel like if Chris just takes 3 more seconds just to kind of maybe go with his pre-shot routine, maybe take time to settle in. I mean, a couple different things that could happen there, but I think if he just takes a little bit more time, he settles in that shot. Don't quite give up ball in hand at that point. Brian, I kind of like if he can get himself comfortable. And of course, the solids are wide open too.
I'd almost try to figure out something with that 5 and 2 if possible. Because then it's really wide open after that.
Not sure they really go anywhere, Brian.
Yeah, I don't think
Even
they
if
go.
you get creative, I'm not sure that they go anywhere. I don't think the 2-ball has clearance to the side.
He's going to try to do something with it here. Cut the 6 with the inside.
The only thing I don't like about that is the angle he's taking. He's pushing it right back into traffic.
Yeah, that's where you put these, you know.
Honestly, if you're going to take a swing at something like this with all these balls jacked up, I like taking the 5 cross side. The stripes have got plenty of work to do. That combination on the left-hand side rail, it's pretty much a free shot in a way.
And now I see the 5 ball down in front of the 9 by the side, so at least he has that. There you go, Jonathan Funk in there, Brian Sturgis fans. Yes, he does make good chicken wings because I think I had some when you guys invited us down for a tailgate.
I'm just saying, Fat Boy likes chicken wings too. I'll have to be invited next time.
You wanted at 15 to go.
Well, that was a pretty good shot right there.
Well, actually, you'd have liked the idea. A friend of mine that's a Browns fan went down for their tailgate at the Bengals-Browns game because most of them are all Bengals fans.
Hey, I'd have been a lonely Browns fan with the other one there. Still in pretty good shape here. If he plays this right, he can get drawn back and somehow find that window about dead center of the table. He's got a chance to clear that side pocket out and have a chance to clear the 2 out as well. I feel like the 15 ball's just a little bit too far ahead in the pocket, if you will. Not exactly how I want to say that for him to play the 2 that way. Well, and he kind of took the approach that I was saying.
With how the 2 ball is angle-wise, if he hits the right side of 15, he might make both. And if that's the case, he can come out and hopefully have the 4 and then the 5. Yeah, he's calling the 2. One thing he doesn't want to do is knock the 11 and 13 apart.
I was also going to say you could take the 4 ball first. Oh, yep. Wow.
It was actually able to.
Yeah, he had a lot more room there than what we saw.
He got the unfortunate roll of now being tree-topped over the 8. But he's going to have to make that with a high ball and then try to get shape on the 5, like follow up past the 14.
I mean, it looks like he's got some angles, so again, being bridged over top of the ball is not easy whatsoever, but you can find a way to bear down, make a good stroke. You have a real good opportunity to get over there.
Yeah, it's just tough where he was that distance.
Look at this lead.
But not a bad result.
No.
Yep. Play safe into the 13-11. There you go. Bust them out.
That was bold. That was very bold.
Yeah.
That was a great shot, too.
He's probably playing a kick shot here, maybe a kick stick, because I don't know if he can see the 4-ball. Yep, good kick shot. That's not a bad lead necessarily.
Definitely a good hit right there. I kind of like playing this ball to the top right. Don't be afraid to stroke the ball either.
A little bit of an undercut. And, okay, so Brian's got the 5 in the side. And I think he has the angle to stun draw it over for the 4. I think he's going to have to get short side shape on this.
Oh no, it's going to be awful tough to get over there.
Oh, that was a good shot there.
That
It
was a
isn't getting far enough,
fantastic
looks
shot.
like, yes. And I think the 8 goes in either pocket. Whichever he's more comfortable with. He also has a good safety here if he wants to do that, but at this point, don't play safe.
Heck no.
Oh, don't come back too far. I think it's fine.
It's kind of a wonky roll.
Got 8 ball in the corner to tie this match up. Here we go.
Good shot there. Tie ball game. I feel like if I'm Chris here, I'm going to have to, you got to be a little aggressive at some point. You got to show that you're not afraid to tango.
Right.
Defense wins games, but.
All right, we'll do our next 2 sponsor reads while Chris is tracking the balls here. Like I said multiple times, this is a sponsor of this event I think I'm going to be checking out. Avenue 227, a rising force local creative scene. This all-in-one studio offers professional audio recording, mixing, and mastering alongside podcast room rentals, cinematography space, and videography services. Designed for artists, creators, entrepreneurs, it provides a high-quality, versatile environment to produce music, film content, and build your brand, all in one place. As they say, we take to your art as serious as you do. I think I'm going to be checking them out for a video project later this year, as well as Sarah Hoffman with Billiards Plus, offering a fine selection of pool tables, cues, darts, accessories, and high-quality gas grills to level up your game room and your backyard. It's a favorite place of Robert and mine to go check things out. Big place in Dublin, Ohio, so definitely check it out. Question is how the teams get picked. Simple answer, I don't know. My guess is because they have different like Fargo levels or so forth. Like you can't just stack it like a dream team.
So I'm pretty
So
sure
I think there is certain levels you have to be in. Outside of that, I have no clue.
I'm pretty sure there was parameters as to how the teams were picked.
Yeah, and we just don't know what that information is. So. All right. Chris got a good kick there.
That's a pretty good break right there. Here we go. We got a good answer from, I'm assuming that Kimberly is Brad's wife.
Yep. My buddy Shane Taylor in there saying, let's go Team Dayton. Good to see you, Shane. Tell your brother I said hey. Shane is a twin, and both him and his brother play pretty sporty.
Nice.
I was on a team with Shane for a session or 2.
Not a bad shot there. going to have to get kind of creative, I think. Only thing I'm afraid of, you play this combo, you got to make sure you be careful of the cue ball. First and foremost, you got to make sure that 9 ball doesn't bury the 3. Well, you don't have to worry about that when you just make both balls.
Yeah, right. He's got a pretty good shot 7 too.
Well, and you got to head that direction because that's the only way the 5 and the 4 become opened up.
Yeah, so 7, 3, 1, and then go from there. Okay, now getting on the 3 is going to be a little more interesting.
Well, so I kind of like maybe switching roles just a touch and going for the 4 ball here.
Yeah, could be.
Doing that, you play a stop shot. Even doing that allows you to go back up table from the 5.
Let the
That
cue
was a
ball
good
out.
shot.
Yeah, good shot. Let the
Gotta
cue
stay
ball
up.
run, but it worked. So Jeff has a question in the chat. Was there a cap on Fargo's? My guess is yes, but I can't tell you with 100% certainty. But I think also the biggest key in the name of the event, this is the Action Palace Amateur Team Cup. So my guess is like you can't, there you go, Kimberly, maximum 3,600.
Kimberly, we appreciate your assistance in this matter.
Thank you very much. Because like if somebody really wanted to, I mean, you could really stack this crazy, but then it's no longer an amateur event.
Correct. They got a pretty good shot here. He shoots a 4 ball on the side, and he can head up towards that first diamond on the side rail up there.
Yeah. Just want to try to avoid the scratch in the corner.
Oh my goodness!
Look at that shot.
Great stroke.
I think you want to get a little further, but this will do. This will do.
He's shaking his head, but hey, take your medicine and make it work, brother. Sometimes you got to take what that table gives you.
Yep. All right, here we go.
Oh, he overcut that ball.
Well,
he was in really good shape. You gotta stay down. You gotta stroke that ball. Have to be confident.
yeah, he didn't leave it necessarily easy for Brian. But he's got a couple of good safety possibilities here if he wants to go for him. Talking about good songs played.
Led
my favorite,
Zeppelin.
Stairway to Heaven. Yep, good shot there. Move some balls around to where they're more open now. Excuse me.
I'm not necessarily sure they became more open there, Brian. It kind of like clustered up after letting ball come off the rail.
They kind of got close, but they all go into multiple pockets. I
Correct.
think that's what I mean by that.
Correct. Chris has got a shot here. Let's see if he knows the shot. By no means is it easy.
Yeah, because I don't think he could have easily kicked it in, but he left it not the easiest. So does Brian play safe, or does he go for it?
He's playing safe.
Yep.
From our screen, play off the right-hand side of the 11 ball.
Yep, good shot.
What a great shot.
And I think there's enough space in between the 15 and the 11 that if he gets ball in hand here, that he could just make one, draw back, make the other.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure both balls go.
One of these days, I want to go to a music store and try to start playing Stairway to Heaven and see if that no stairway is valid. Stairway denied. Good hit. Look at
Oh,
this.
did he? Oh, my goodness. What a great shot.
And he's not leaving anything,
No,
really.
no. He must have been hanging around with Andrew Pace. Must be showing him how to play those safety shots.
AKA get Mikey rolls.
Mikey rolls.
For those who don't know in the chat, there's a friend of ours, Big Mikey as we call him, Andrew Pace. Every time he misses, he seems to hook you. Or get really good shape every time, that he shouldn't be getting shapes. We call them Mikey rolls. So Brad undercut that one right there, but left it not super tough, but not super easy either. I think the 3 can get back cut, but Chris just got to worry about that scratch in the bottom right.
Even if he does make it, the 8-ball doesn't have a home. You have to be above it. Anywhere in that top right-hand side quadrant gives you an opportunity to make it.
Yeah, he went for the cut. I mean, the cut in the corner and scratch. That's a tough shot. All right, so there's a golden opportunity here for Brian to get out here. And then it would actually be his break as well. We'll go into rack 4, and he'll be breaking to get that 2-rack swing.
Yeah, still in pretty good shape there.
Yep. Helps pocket the 11.
Well, you almost want to come back through and come back flush with the 8. Can't do that. You want to come out just past the 8 so you can shoot the 13 up in the top right-hand corner and come back out for the 14.
Overcut it. Oh, still in. Whew. Wow.
Oh, goodness. I don't know if he got there, Brian.
Yeah. There's a save here if he knows it, but he's queuing like he can make it. From our screen, looks like he can't. He might be able to throw it in. No, perfect.
He took that route I said. A stop shot right here. 8-ball in side pocket.
Yep, just like that. You called that like you knew what you were talking about, Robert.
Every once in a while, I can still find a good pattern.
That's why I asked you to be in the booth. All right, and just like that, Brian Sturgis brings Team Dayton Strong up 2 racks to 1 in this race to 5
and
8
with
ball.
The break. And he's got the break here. Make a quick run through a couple more of our sponsors here. CarStar Collision Center, Columbus East. Owned and operated by Gary Brewer. From minor dents to major repairs, they deliver expert collision and auto body service you can trust with quick turnaround. Crave Cure Kitchen, a brand new online order only, late night carry out kitchen serving up a dynamic mix of bar favorites, homemade entrees, healthy options, snacks, and desserts. They will be coming to the South Dayton area this summer. Ryan's over here shredding up on his air guitar.
I mean, it's Stairway. You got to.
Rick Royster, you better have yours out too. He's going to give you a run for your money, bud. If you're still in the chat.
All right, going the second ball break here again.
He's moved a little closer to the rail this time. I know the last break he had everything clustered up to that left-hand side. Let's see if he makes an adjustment here.
All right, good break. Got a ball.
Much better break. I'd say he did make the adjustment.
Well, if I'm you, I'm taking solids right here.
Absolutely.
Rick says, yes, what was the question?
There was no question, Rick. I just asked if you still had your air guitar out because Brian was shredding over here and giving you a run for your money.
Steve Southwood, I ain't seen you in a while, man. Good to see you in the chat. Yeah, you thinking, yeah, make the combo.
Well, you could take that route.
Yeah, I think that's a smart shot right there.
Oh yeah.
I think he came further back. I think he kind of wanted to maybe play the 5 in the side and the 4 in the upper right corner.
He's still got angle to kind of punch over from the 1, as long as he's not bridged horribly here.
I mean, if anything, you can get onto those balls with the 3. So, but you also need to be mindful that 2 that goes in that bottom right. Cole, to answer your question, how many more matches after this? This is match 8. We have 2 more after this. We have a singles 9 ball, and then we have the teams 9 ball.
Oh, wow. Chris gets back to the table with an open table here.
Yeah, so we started it right at noon.
Yeah.
And we've been just going nonstop since. So we're looking at about almost 9 o'clock Eastern time. So figure maybe 2 more hours, give or take. 2.5. It's not too bad.
Everything will go a little bit faster after this, too. The next set we have on board is Curtis Yance and Brad Maggart playing a singles 9 ball race to 5. And then the final set of the night is chosen on site.
It's the team's 9 ball.
Yes, but aren't they redrawing the teams?
Yeah, they're going to redraw the teams right beforehand, so we'll know the order then.
Yep.
I'm there with you, Cole. I'd love to see Team Dayton tie it up.
Only for fun's sake. Please, nobody take me serious, but boo. Like I said, great players on both teams, great people on both teams.
Is he trying to go for the 13 instead, or just call him the 10? Okay.
That's just that's not the right shot there.
All right, so Brian's got an opportunity here, a wide open table. Still has to deal with the 2 ball down in the bottom right corner. That's really the only place that's going.
I'm just saying here, I'm kind of throwing this out there. If I'm Team Scotty doesn't know, I'm going to pull Chris to the side after this particular game and just say, hey, be confident. Remind yourself that you are a one-time champion of this. Let's make it 2. You know, see if you can't boost the morale a little bit. Get his, be positive for him. You know what I mean? Get him going.
Yeah. Now, Brian has an opportunity to get on the 2 now if he wants. Cut the 6 in the side, come 1 rail, maybe 2, and then play the 6 in the bottom right.
Zach, how you doing, brother? Been sitting here with Brian since noon, chatting it up, giving some decent commentary, having a good time.
I think your commentary's been more than decent.
Yeah.
Uh-oh.
I think that's your polite way of saying subpar, Brian. It's all right.
Well, I don't know. Those of you who've been in the chat, what do you think how Robert has been doing in the chat? And be honest.
I'm scared to see some of these answers.
Nah, I think you've been doing good. I think.
Have you met our friends?
Yeah.
I'm just saying.
Nah, I think Brian. I think he maybe played the wrong shot there, trying to get on that 2 ball. Either that or the wrong speed.
Yeah.
And to be honest with you, I think he had the right shot in the 6 ball to go there. I just didn't maybe think he felt confident enough to shoot it.
Right.
So it's going to kick here on the. Maybe
Well,
try to kick the 6 in.
and that's
Good
kind of
hit.
the. He's a hoot. And that's kind of what I like about this amateur team cup. You get to even watch the little guys go at it. The I don't want to say lesser players, okay? The lower rated players, if you will. You still get to watch them swing with each other, and see if they're getting better.
Well, I think also people just wants to see close matches, and we've seen a number of close matches. Nice comment, Tracy. I love you. Checks in the mail. Like for an example, like I have a friend of mine from the Dayton area, Dennis Morrow. It was his first time going down to Derby City, right? And we were both playing at the same time.
That's a great shot there by Chris, by the way.
And his match got done, I think, before mine or after mine or whatever. But he went hill with a pretty good player. And Shane Van Boning is on the table next to him practicing. Nobody was watching Shane. Everybody was watching their match because it was close and it was hill. And that's why I told him, I was like, look, people just want to see good pool, like tight matches, whether it's a world champion or an amateur player. That's all they want to see.
Right.
So we're seeing close matches here. So
yes. A little too far there, Chris.
I don't think he was wanting to be there speed-wise.
Well, you're going to have to really you're going to have to put some oomph into this. You want to get back a little closer to your work here.
All right, so now 15 cuts, but the problem, you're going right into that 8 ball.
Well, I feel like you have to play at pocket speed, kind of change the angle the cue ball goes out.
Good shot.
That was a great shot right there.
I thought for sure he was going to cut into that 8 ball, but good hit, and now it's just bear down, make the 8 ball you made 1,000 times in your life.
That's right. You've made it this far, make it count.
Good shot.
And Chris does. That was a great out. Very hard.
All right, score is now 2-2 in a race to 5. We're going on to rack number 5, and Chris now has the break. I'm going to read our last 2 sponsors for this match. We try to make sure the sponsors get read every match, all 10 of them. So congrats to all the sponsors that have helped make this event happen. And if you're in the area of any one of these, please be sure to patronize them, give them support because they're supporting the sport we love. Hemlock Cues, high-quality custom cues made by local cue maker Steve Hildebrand, who's been a supporter of Dayton area pool. I can definitely attest to that. Helps out with the juniors all the time. And Tip City Barbershop, open 5 days a week. They're a full-service barbershop located at 820 West Main Street in Tip City, Ohio. Call 937-506-8643, or you can book them online. One thing I'd be interested when they say they're a full-service barbershop, if they offer straight razor shaves.
Yes.
Because I tell you what, I hadn't had a straight razor shave, and there was a place in town where I live at that had a barbershop and did them. If you've never had a straight razor shave, I highly recommend doing it because it's amazing.
So it's actually inside the 9 o'clock hour here, Brian, and it looks like Moss has actually beat me to the punch. I was getting ready to get that out of my mouth here. Day 2 fan choice poll is still live right now. It's only live until 10 p.m. You have less than an hour to get your votes in. You got choices from 9-ball singles of the top 3 Fargos on each side to play each other. You also have the option of 8-ball singles of the bottom 3 Fargos on each side to play each other. Make sure you get in and get a chance to vote. If you cannot find where it's at, it is pinned to the Action Palace page, so just go ahead and swing over to the Action Palace page and you should be able to find it.
And we got a lot of clusters.
Yeah.
in this. Just one more comment about straight razor saves, because I like them. When I went for the first time, the guy who was doing it in the barbershop, he says, girls go to the hair salon or get their nails. They get their nails done. Guys get straight razor shaves.
Exactly. I might as well add to it since we're on the conversation, but you're used to having that straight razor shave for your haircut. Imagine having a beard and having it lined up with a straight razor. Highly recommend.
All right, so Chris broke dry. Got a lot of balls moving now.
Looks like he made that straight ball there.
Yeah, so I don't know if that 14 passes the 2. Doesn't look like it does. 15 are going to be a little iffy with where the 3 is and the 6 is. I want to say a big thank you to everybody who's been watching. We've been hovering around 50 on average pretty much all day.
Yeah, I'm pretty happy with that. I think that's a pretty good following.
Yep, got up to 82 at one point, but
Still didn't make it to our 100 though. Maybe tomorrow.
we still got a couple more matches or 2 matches after this, and all day tomorrow to try to hit that. I think also a lot of people that were watching came here.
Yeah.
In person watch.
Yeah,
so.
we've had a lot of people show up. I've seen both sides. I will tell you, I've seen more in person from Columbus than I have the Dayton side. But still, people are arriving. They're showing up. They're supporting, and that's the way it should be.
And I know the Columbus people that maybe came down here that are watching before, that maybe have a league tomorrow, like they're going to have it on their phones. They're going to have it on their tablets.
Oh, yeah. Unfortunately, for tomorrow, I will be leaving Brian at about 4:45 tomorrow, so he'll be the lone wolf in the on set. But he'll be in good hands. He does a good job. He can handle the reins on his own there. That being said, I will most definitely be tuning in on my ride home with the phone on in the car and on the Bluetooth so I can hear everything being said and know what's going on.
It wouldn't surprise me when you're at your league tomorrow. You have it up on your phone and probably give me crap in the chat.
That could very well happen.
All right, so he's shooting solids here, if I remember correctly. 3 on the side, start with?
Yeah.
Yeah. Undercut that a little bit.
Well, I was trying to decide when I got to looking. I don't know if he had. So it looks like he might have had clearance from the 4 from where he was at. Again, I'm trying to. So we have 2 different views here. I have the live view where they're shooting now, and we're also following with the Facebook chat, of course. So I'm seeing what you guys are seeing as well. So I'm trying to go back, fact check myself to make sure I'm on, but it sure does look like he has some clearance for that ball in the bottom left corner if he was going to take it.
Is he carrying this off the 1? Yep, good shot.
That's a great shot.
Doesn't get one throw in the 15 line. Ooh, that's close. And also does the 9 pass the 6? Don't know.
I don't think so.
With that, there's so many people standing around watching that we can't even see the table now. Let's just stand up. But even then, maybe not.
Yeah, this place has picked up as far as, a crowd following for this match very, very quickly.
All right, so he's shooting a 15, looks like. Looks like it passes. don't know if he was trying to break out any of that or.
I think he probably was.
Well, the 14, that's the 14. No, that's the 10 ball, I think. That goes in the bottom left, and he has an angle if he wants to try to draw it over.
Well, I agree. Do you go? Do you play the angle and just play the low English, or do you potentially put a little low left on it?
Or do you shoot the 9 ball now, even if it doesn't go, and try to block, at least block the pocket?
True.
See what he does here. He's got a couple options.
Looks like he's taking a swing at it there, Brian.
Good stroke.
I don't think he had enough anguish on the ball to do what he wanted to do with it. But in the same respect, he could be taking the angle that you spoke of, just getting rid of that ball for maybe a little better way to play it.
Yeah, because just from the angle I'm looking at on the screen, I don't think it passes
Yeah, I don't think
into
so
the
either.
pocket. I think you can get it in front of the pocket, hitting off the short rail. See, I don't know if that's a good save or not, because if that 2 ball passes the 14, he
Well,
left the table wide open.
I don't think the 6 passes now.
I think the 6 passes.
Do you? Like I said, we got such a crowd following over here, you can't even look at the physical table anymore to be able to tell.
Yep. And Chris is going to shoot down here. This is a safe shot. Did he call that? I don't think he called
No, he
that. And the thing is, now the 9 ball goes.
Yeah.
But does the 14 pass it to? I don't think he does. Don't know if he has enough angle to kind of stun over there and break them apart. It's a big game here because it's 2-2, and this gets you a 1-game lead.
Absolutely.
He swung at it. Oh, so close. See, I think he can hit it.
I don't exactly.
I think he can kick into it.
I don't exactly hate him swinging at that. At this point, you're putting yourself in 1 ball hell anyways. Why not swing?
All right, looks like he's going to swerve this. Light mass AR called safe.
I'm just wondering if this ball gets real close to the pocket if he hits it right. He hit that ball clean.
Yeah, good hit. He said he swerved around it. And he went real first.
Wow. Chris has got to take the opportunity here. He's got to get his head down. He's got to stay strong. He's got to run out here.
Doing 2 in the upper left. Is that what he's shooting? Or is he playing safe? Yeah, 2 in the upper corner. It's a 2-way shot mainly because if he misses, he doesn't leave him. Even if he misses that.
This goes back to what I tried to say earlier, Brian. You got to get started.
Yeah.
Defense wins games, but you can only play defense so many times before it comes back and bites you. You have to get aggressive at some point.
Yeah.
Even if you make a ball or 2 and then play safe, you have to prove that, hey, I can still shoot balls. I can still make shots. You just can't do that an entire set.
See if he has enough. He may have enough to where he can just get the left center of the 14 and put the cue ball behind the 2, possibly.
Great response, Kimberly. Great response. Unfortunately, I can't quite say what I would have normally said to him because I'm on commentary and I have to be slightly appropriate.
Oh, he would be fired at it. All right. Perfect
Again,
opportunity for Chris here.
it boils down. You have to make shots, Brian. You have to. Even if you take the 7 off the 5, you're pushing the 5 up towards top of the table. As long as it doesn't get anywhere close to the 8, you're fine.
And he's calling that. Yeah, if he's going to anything that's going to leave possible shape on a 14, he's got to make it. But I could even go seeing the 3. If you miss the 3, okay, you're leaving him a tough shot. All right, good shot by Chris. Good start. Now everything's kind of open from this point.
Absolutely. Kind of play a stop shot here.
So you think
Oh, he's
1,
gonna go
5,
one
7,
ball.
6, 3?
I don't know. I think I like going the other way. I think I like playing a 5 ball on the side first as a stop shot. You got a stop shot on the 7. Depending on the angle, you got a stop shot on the 6 at that point. 1, 3, 8. That was the angle that I saw.
With how he has it set up, I'd almost take the 3 ball now. But
Well, so the pattern that I explained, utilize the 3 ball to get down to the 8 ball.
good shot. I don't think you want to be that far over. But he's still makeable.
He's making this a little more difficult. It has to be there, Brian. You can't possibly look down to shoot the 3 ball here.
I think you cut the 6 in the top left
Yeah.
with speed, and then either the 3 in the lower left corner or 3 in the left side.
I like playing this with about a half a tip of high right, kind of coming down at an angle towards this bottom right corner. And you got a pretty big window. If you land short, you got the 3 in the left-hand corner. If you land long but don't scratch, you've got the 3 in the side. I mean, you got options.
Shot. Hold up, cue ball.
Oh, he's in good shape. That was a great shot right there.
Yep, he's good.
Well, this is the point that you have to trust your stroke.
Yep.
You have to fire this ball. You have to make sure you go top rail and down. You're not going to hold it. You're not doing anything special. You just make sure you make it stroke to the ball.
Oh, wow.
Shoo. Shoo-wee.
Now, what do you do here? Do you fire this bank, or do you play safe? I mean, you can thin off the right side of the 8 ball, put the cue ball like between the first and second diamond a long way, and hopefully the 8 ball gets in the middle. If not, it's a tough bank shot.
I mean,
He's doing something. Is he cutting this?
now he called the bank.
Oh, the bank. Look at this. Look at this.
Oh, he took it home, baby. What a shot. What a shot. And it all boils down exactly what I said. You have to be aggressive at some point.
All right, so now Brian gets to return this. He breaks in rack number 6. Chris Bradlee up 3 games to 2 in a race to 5. The overall score, Team Scotty doesn't know, the defending champions, 5 matches to Team Dayton Strong's 2. We have this match plus 2 more to finish up our day here. Just looking around the room right now. The
Yeah,
7 foot, I'm sorry, 7 foot. The gold crown in the other room right here doesn't have anybody on it. But the other 9-footer in the other room, I don't know if anybody's on that. We're going to assume no. If that's the case, every single table that can be used is being used right now except 2. That's awesome.
well, that's the way a pool room's supposed to be. Looks like Brian made a ball in the upper left there. Looks like he made a straight ball. Got some work to do here.
Yep. Either stripes or solids. I mean, they're not super easy
No.
or super hard either. Just each of them has a couple of trouble balls. What do you do here, Robert? Are you doing solids? You doing stripes here? What do you think?
I feel like you've got more opportunity from the stripes if you can find a shot to get started on. Like, so I don't know from that angle if he had enough room to make that ball in the left-hand side, because that probably would be where I started. I mean, like I said, both sides have problem balls. Seeing this, I feel like this could get a little fuzzy. He'll get a good starting shot if he plays this. Looks like the 11 ball, not the 11 ball.
It'll be interesting to see how Chris plays from here after getting that bank shot, maybe getting his confidence back.
Yeah. That was a good shot. Now, do you take that stripe ball to the top left now while you have the opportunity? Because I don't really see any other way to get to it or anywhere else that it's going to go.
I think you can make the 12 in the top right and draw back and either stop it for the 11 in the side or pull back for the stripe in the top left. Or just can he get on the 12 ball after the 11?
I don't know. I just think this is a tough table period from the break.
Yep. We're talking about confidence, playing pool. It reminds me of 2 lines from another famous pool movie, Pool Hall Junkies. I'm going to clean up the first quote, but, sometimes you got to step up, step out, and see what you got.
Yep.
Sometimes you just got to go and let it rip like that shot right there.
That's right.
And then towards the end of the film, part of the famous lion speech, sometimes the lion needs to show the Jekylls and the hyena who he is.
That's right.
Sometimes you got to be like, you know what? I'm on this team for a reason.
That's right.
You know what?
I got to do my part.
Exactly. So you got to have that confidence that you can do it. And I think, there's a fine line between confidence and arrogance.
Ooh.
I think sometimes when you're confident, people can take it as arrogance when it really isn't.
Right.
But then there's sometimes that you can definitely tell, like, okay, this is absolutely arrogance.
I wonder if that 1 ball has clearance.
That's what I was thinking too.
Because I'm telling you right now, that should have been the shot he took, because he has an opportunity. I mean, he doesn't have it as much now, but he had an opportunity to be able to take that 6 ball off the 11, which clears that pocket out, and then he's got a clear shot at the 8 ball.
Tracy with a couple cool quotes down there.
No risk it, no biscuit. I like it.
Let her rip, Tater Chip. Good shot there. See, now we get the 6 in the top right.
I mean,
since he bumped the 1 ball over.
I mean, I understand what he's doing, and it makes sense, but I still think I would have tried to find a way to shoot that 1 ball and then fire the 6, play it off the 11, clears that whole rail out, then you could do pretty much whatever you want to do.
Also clears out the 8 ball, makes it easier a
Yeah.
shot on the 8 ball. We'll see what happens here. Yep, did my shot. Nice. So now he's got to really look at. There's only one spot on the table really to be able to cut that 8 ball.
I
He's
mean,
got
he
to make
needs
sure
an
he gets on it. But
he
the good
needs
thing
an
is he's pretty straight on the 1 ball. He can get to it easy.
inch or two draw and you're perfect. Because he seems to be wanting to take this cut shot here. Which, you know what? If you got the confidence to make it, go for it.
Oh, man. I think he got a good shot. All right. Chris has got an opportunity here.
Brian, I think I like taking that 13 ball first, or the 15 or whatever that is. Looks like 13 ball. I think I like taking that first, saving the 15 and the 11 for my out to the 8.
Yeah, 15's the easier shot, I think, so I think that's why he's going with it. Yes, he has a golden opportunity here because, number one, if he wins this game, he's on the hill.
True.
And then he's breaking.
And you have to take the 11 ball here. Unless it's got more clearance than what we're seeing, you have to take it here.
Either that or you got to make sure that you get position this side of the side pocket. Or what he might do,
Play it off the 11
play it right
from
now.
here.
What that also does is potentially moves the 8 ball off that rail. Nope.
Oh, you've got to hit that ball. You have to stroke that ball.
As long as he gets high enough,
That's true.
he still should be fine. He's kind of straight, but a little high left, I think, gets it around.
He didn't hit it hard enough.
I still think it works, but you just got to get a roll here, going into the 8. I think he can back cut this, but the problem is if it's too thin.
I think that 11 ball is past the side. I don't know if he can cut this ball.
If it
I've
goes
got
in,
kind
he's
of a
going to
glimpse
hit
right
thin
now
on the
live
rail,
table.
thin the 8 ball, and almost safety himself. But he's going to leave himself a bank, I think, if he makes it the way I think he's going to. Like I said, but if he can make it.
I'm going to step up and take a peek. I want to see. So I'm actually glad I looked, Brian. So he could actually play the point here and make that ball. Like that.
Good shot. He had more of the ball than I thought.
I'm very glad I got up to look because I didn't know he had that shot in his back pocket right there. What a great stroke.
Good shot, Chris. Earned that one. All right, so that gets Chris Bradlee on the hill and breaking in rack number 7, leading 4-2 in this race to 5. Getting people on an update of what's coming up next. We have a singles 9 ball. Team Sky doesn't know is sending up Curtis Youngs. Dayton Strong is sending up Brad Maggart. And after that, we'll have a teams 9 ball match. Teams to be chosen on site.
Ryan, I think I like what I'm seeing here on this fan poll. I think that's a good choice match right there.
What are we seeing? What we're possibly going to get?
So we were looking at Shane Murphy and Tommy Campbell as most voted. It looks like they want to see Tristan against Brian.
There you go. I'm not going to complain about any one of those matches.
Oh, absolutely. I'm very impressed with the current match we've got going on now. These guys are swinging. They are. I feel like Chris started off a little slow. Very questionable to start the set, but once he got, 3-4 games into it, we're seeing a whole nother person here. We're seeing somebody playing confident now.
I think you can trace it back to that bank shot on the 8.
Yes. Well, that was the shot of the match, if you will.
Yep.
The one that said, you know what? I don't care how you're feeling. I'm feeling good.
Yep. Okay. Did he make something? And some more clusters, too. I think maybe some of these guys should break in second ball because they don't want to break center ball, squat the cue ball, and not make anything for possibly having your opponent run out on you.
And I think more to your point, Brian, that kind of says to the opponents you're playing, you know what I mean? If you're playing someone at that 650 Fargo like Shane Murphy, I'm not going to want a center ball break and try to squat the cue ball because if I leave the open table, I'm getting run out on.
Yep. And then if it's my break, and then he's going to turn around, and if he
Dude,
breaks and makes the ball and runs out again, like
yeah,
that's a two-game swing.
And then you're kicking yourself in the backside because you didn't do a confident break that you know that you're more than likely going to hopefully see another shot at the table.
All right, that 4 and 7 is going to be interesting.
Rick, I got to
see how
ask
he
you now, do you
negotiates
want
that.
me to say it or not? You want me to say that you're overrated? Is that what you want to hear? Well, I told you.
Overrated. Clap, 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 clap. All right, everybody, got 30 minutes for the fan poll.
Absolutely. Be sure you get on there and vote. There's some good match choices on there.
All right. I didn't see how he negotiated those balls, but
Well, Brian's trucking along here.
yep, he's got a good shot here on the 4 ball. Almost
Seven
like
ball.
running into the 7 if he can, because that 7 doesn't go to the top left. Love your comment, Rick.
You kind of got to shoot this and you got to push that 7 ball out for it to have another home.
Oh, he was trying to, yeah.
He tried. Still not horrible. I mean, you still got a shot on the 1 ball, cut it in the corner, takes you up table. I mean, realistically, it can't get worse, I don't feel like. What do you think, Brian?
Yeah, you can cut the 1 in. You start putting the cue ball in the direction of those other balls. You might actually get it to where if you do this well enough and don't hit the 14, you might be able to get short side shape on the 7.
Yes.
Which is ideal for the 7 ball. That's really the only pocket it goes in.
What
Okay,
a great
still not
shot right there.
hurtful.
That's what I saw.
Yep. Now it's just what do you do with the 7?
Well,
You're going to have to get.
Again, I'm going to tune into the physical table because it's been helpful for commentary here. So it looks like he's got a little angle he can actually go with some left-hand English. I don't quite think he can get above it, but I know he can get close to being above it. Probably get himself out.
And actually
between the
looking
middle
at
and
it,
the first
7
time.
does go in the bottom right, too.
He's got some, I was going to say he's got some major English on that ball, but he didn't have a choice. He had to.
With that, and also I think he kind of popped up on, like he was trying to put a big stroke on it. So Chris doesn't have a gimme out yet. He's got the 10 and 15 kind of together, and they're not, like, they don't go. Like, that's not a combo that can go.
Well, so I think I like starting down here first. Jacked up over a ball, or jacked up like that.
Chris is one of these people that I've never really seen. He's the only people I've seen do the closed elevated bridge over a ball.
Yeah. That was such an aggressive shot right there. What a great shot.
Excuse me.
Kind
of
like
do the 10
playing,
ball here or do
I like where he's going. I like Like a little bit of inside English here. I like to be able to try to come out on the track that the 8-ball's on. Ended
Oh,
up going the other way
wow.
and scratched. See, if he switches his English and goes the other direction, he comes out on that track for the 8-ball, then you're back center table, and then you connect the dots and get back in shape
Yep.
because you're slightly out of shape.
I like what Brian's doing here. He's setting up a follow shot here.
Yes.
Nice and easy. Make the 7, follow up for the 6. Try to get as maybe as straight as you possibly can.
He's trying to take the sting out. Dayton Strong
Hurry,
won
cue
that
ball.
last match. I think he would have liked that quite a bit more forward there. He's still got the out here.
Yeah, we just got to shoot this confidently and know what pocket he wants to go for.
Yeah,
Don't hit this and just hope you get shape on a specific pocket.
that was a good shot.
There
You
you
opened
go.
up options here.
Do you roll this in the side or do you put this in the corner?
I like going in the side.
Me too.
You take the cue ball up basically to the center diamond on the top rail from here. Don't do anything crazy, just make the ball.
And there we go.
We got us a match here, fellas. 4-3.
Yep, and Brian's breaking.
Yeah.
Yep, it's a close match either way. I mean, I don't think any one of these matches has been a blowout at all. I think
No.
all of it's within 1 or 2 games.
Yeah. And let's be honest, Brian, when this got drew up, the first Action Palace Cup, and Andre got involved with everything, I'm sure this is exactly what they had in mind to see what people wanted to see. You don't want blowout matches. Of course, some people are going to shoot good, some will shoot bad, but you're getting what you're wanting out of this. You're getting some good pool.
Well, absolutely. As a spectator, what do you want to see? You want to see hill. You
Well,
want to see close matches. You don't want to see blowouts.
So listen, you and I both watch professional pool. Those guys are so much like robots. Fedor is like a robot. Shane Van Boning's like a robot. And sometimes it can be a bit repetitive to watch them run rack after rack after rack. And you don't always see close matches because those guys are so drilled into training 10 hours a day. You know what I mean? Whereas this is, it's back and forth, and it's fun to watch.
Well, and especially if you get that high level pool and it's winter break.
Yeah.
I mean, look what Filler did at Derby City 9-ball.
Yeah, beat a guy in,
Shane-
29 minutes?
Yeah, he beat
Something like
Shane
that.
18-1. Because he was winter break, he would do like a 5-pack, safety him, 4-pack, whatever. So it's fun to an extent watching this.
Oh, yeah.
Watching that. But I think there's a little more drama
Yes.
in it. And that's the cool thing I like about this format. I don't think anybody's going to take offense by me saying this, but nobody playing in this is going to play on the Moscone Cup team.
Correct.
Right? But this gives them the feeling of playing in something very similar, right?
Not saying that the pros don't play pool for a living, because they do, in their own right, in their own form. But these guys are putting up their money and playing like to the best of their abilities. And I commend that. I wish I had the ability to do that.
Or who knows? To see if Dayton Strong comes back and wins this, and then Columbus has to put together a team.
Yeah.
Somebody might be calling on old Robert Sears. You never know.
Maybe one day. I do know if that phone call ever arrives, I'm surely going to have to prepare. That's for sure.
We got about 6 sparring partners that I know of.
Absolutely.
All right, so stripes don't look too bad. You just got to keep your cue ball in check.
Yeah.
Stay on the right side of the balls.
Shoot this 15 ball here. I want to kind of draw out of that a little bit. That's a good shot.
Still fine. I'd say combo the 11-14.
I don't hate that. I also think that you could play the 12 ball here. I don't know if you're going to have clearance to pass the 13 there.
Okay.
Well, he played it exactly
Still
the
left
way you
enough
said.
room there to we can
You
actually.
got clearance to the bottom right, it looks like.
Actually, I would almost call the 11 in the side, so you can kind of move all that stuff out.
I don't know, man. I'm not sure I want to move anything. I like playing that 12 ball to the bottom right, keeping things where they're at.
Yes, call me
you
11.
start. It looks like you called it in the side. You start moving too much, things get hectic.
Yeah, that's
and
what
that's what I
I was
was
thinking,
worried about right there was the 8 ball, and it actually looked like it rolled out good for him.
Now, it rolled out enough. I don't know if it passes 1, but it does grow up in the upper left.
I think you take the 13 ball next here.
Let's keep the 13 last if you're going to put the 8 in the upper left. At this point, I think you almost got to take the 13.
Yeah. And that's why I suggested that you could play that first. You play the 13 in that bottom right, and then you have that ball in the side pocket to put you back out on the ball, the 10 ball in the top left.
Is it past like the 1? I don't know. It's almost like he's playing that it will.
I don't know if he's got angle or if he's straight in here. If
he's
got
got
an
a
angle,
little bit of an angle, but it's not that much.
Stay down and stroke the ball. Easy.
Ooh. I don't think you wanted to come up that far.
I'm not sure I hate this, Brian. You kind of you're taking the scratch out of everything.
Yeah.
You got blocker balls over here on the right-hand side. You bear down, you play high English, and you make this ball.
This for the set. Okay.
So he hit it, but you got to hit a little harder.
Yep. But if anything, that's his pocket.
Yeah. Brian's got some work to do here.
Yep.
Not only do you have to come up with a shot, you got to solve the 4-1.
Yeah, Chris is definitely in the catbird seat right now. He's definitely in the driver's seat.
Do you take the 2 ball to the pocket that the 8's in? Try to play the bottom rail here and try to put it in front of the 8? Not easy, but I'm not seeing any other shot for him to really come out and open up with. You're bridged over a ball if you choose to shoot the 7. Same thing with the 6, and it doesn't look like he's got the whole ball.
The other thing I think of is you thin the 3 ball. Whether it hits the 5 or not, doesn't matter. But put the cue ball on the long rail. It's going to make a kick shot very funky. It's going to make a jump shot very tough.
Yeah.
I mean, he doesn't really have a good offensive shot here. I mean, the only offensive shot I see that's halfway decent is the 7 ball. But if you miss that, unless you hang it behind the 6, you need a match.
You sell out. Absolutely.
That's why I like my thin the 3 ball, try to put the cue ball on the long rail on the left side.
Well, so I'm going to kind of second to your shot there, Brian. Why don't you play the 3 ball with a little low left and lay it on the left-hand side rail? You also take the kick out from the bottom right rail here, too.
Yep.
He's looking down table right now. I kind of wonder if he's going to try to roll up and put the cue ball where the 4's at.
He's already called safe. I think he's going to roll up on the 4 ball.
I'm not sure if I like that because you're leaving the kick wide open.
That's what I'm saying. Like you leave a kick, and the 8 ball is close enough to the pocket that.
Yeah.
if you get a good hit on it, it might go. I like at least having give distance on it.
Well, the old school rule was always distance is your best friend.
He called it. He called the one. Does he get a little break here? I don't think so. I think that 8-ball is going to be right there for him. All right, this to take match number 8. There we go. Chris Bradlee has defeated Brian Sturgis 5-3. Now takes the overall score to the defending champion. Scotty doesn't know 6 matches to Team Dayton Strong 2. Take a little bit of a break and we'll come back with singles 9-ball action.